Alright, we're back again. Streaming in the we're playing the ChinoizeCup today. We're streaming One Piece, playing Lim. Um so should be fun. Gonna get the cues on first. Okay. I mean this hand is technically playable. Newgate probably doesn't do anything. We have one Coughlin. We need to draw some more Odyssey stuff. We are going second. I think we keep because of one Coughlin. We have to be on stream. Okay, also this hand got better. We're fine now, so we have everything that we need. We'll go Roshi and Tendel probably. Unless we like top deck the event this card would search. Then Lim into Anel is obviously just better. Even though it's only slightly, we don't need to, so. Okay, 8 to face, that's fine. Okay, hand just got even better. And how many 1Ks does Kuzan play? I feel like every single time they toss a 2K. It's like the whole deck is 2Ks. Which is fine. But it's just like, that's crazy. The amount of times that they toss a 2K on the first 5 swing. I guess they had the Borsalino. Maybe it's just because they have the Sengoku. Maybe it's because none of the cards, none of their 1Ks they want to toss ever. We'll probably go Lim into Anel. I don't think there's a way that we would negate them or want to negate them, especially since even if we rested something, it would be well, I guess it depends. Maybe if it was like this, yeah. Okay. They're doing things. And are they playing us next turn? Oh, they can actually bad blade us next turn. Which would be kind of annoying. Don't need Sokka in this matchup. Yeah, we're going quite a bit slow because they were able to do that to buy themselves a turn. I think they're gonna grab blade us. Yeah. And now, let's see, we can hope that we find a Bonnie. I think we should probably do that. So otherwise, if we don't find Bonnie, probably just play Saba then. We could play a Limb. Well, I guess we play Saba, it just gets frozen. Or we just play Limb and then swing 7. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Or maybe 8 or 9. No, 8. Okay, now they bought themselves time to be healthy when they GURP. This is why I wanted to go first. It's kind of fine, but it's also a blocker, so. And they can tap this for free, but of course there's just the Slim. Because we were going to defend anyways. Play Dothian. And Mihawk this turn? Or he's just gonna swing? Okay. Yeah, we could just play Dothian Mihawk to cost. Or we could just like swing the 7s. You have so many Blast Breath. We still have Deadmans. We probably really want to use. Okay, maybe actually we do. We do just do a Mihawk turn because we want to use up these blasts, or at least 2 of these Blast Breaths, because we have too many. Let's see, so we have 5 done. We can go 5. Eight. Go 5. Oh no, yeah, we'll go 5, 8, 8. Yes. Yeah, it gives them a free counter for that, which maybe that's not that bad. Might be better than giving them a free block. But let's say if that was grab blue, we might be cooked. And they probably just block counters here if he has more counter. Okay. And then we're gonna probably just use both of these. I guess the only thing is that Aramaki swing probably just kills anything. Sure. Yeah, this swing probably just kills anything. But the other ones we should be able to. Well, actually, does he even want to swing his blocker? I guess that's the thing. Sudo and Borsalino. Which one's Sudo? Oh, Sudo's the 5 cost. The Borsalino has counter, right? Yeah, I think it has 1k count. That's pretty rude. We still find a Blast Breath? I guess he swings A with this next anyways. We found a Mihawk, which isn't bad. Okay, and then we just go 2k. Is he gonna swing this? I mean, low-key, if he swings this, then we can, like, do some serious damage. But also, I guess if he doesn't swing, we can tap it. So maybe it makes sense for him to swing that. Now we swing 7, 7, 9, 9. And some 7, 9, 9. Potentially. Of course, we don't really have to go for it. We just go 9, 9. I think the only thing that we like, if you can add this one, maybe. You don't swing the last one. Okay. And then we just need to survive for a turn, but I guess that should be possible. Well, maybe not. I don't know. This is 11k. And that's a swing with one of these. Sure, you can tap this off. Don't really need it anymore. Next turn for sure would be last turn. 7. Okay, let's see. After 7, you can go 7 again, 8. 8. And then, I mean, the problem is we can't have this, no matter what he swings with, we just have to take it, so. Seven. Should probably lose. Almost saying lose, this is too high. Yeah, no, we definitely just lose no matter what we get. We probably should have actually left one down up. Even play a little risky and not just swing 8-8. Yeah, we should have just left one down up and then been fine. We can even play the blocker. Hey, how's it going, Milena Zero? How are you? Do you recommend adding anything to Lim from OP12? Buying is Grand Lemon from OP12. Yeah, I guess also I could have. Yeah, I probably should have probably swung a 7-7-8 and then played Dofi. Yeah, there's no reason actually a Mihawk. If, because if he doesn't use that counter early, that means he probably still had it. Also, thank you for the follow, Miluna0. Maybe it's Miluna. Let's see, I need to. All right. We're just waiting for. Well, this is okay. Ready for the next round. So. Okay. There's 2 more matches to go. Should be a couple minutes, I guess, before the next round starts. So 1 match to go now. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick before round. Come back. The round still didn't start. This last match was going for a while. CP versus Nico Robin? Dang, it's crazy. Where's my? Are YouTube titles wrong? Is my Twitch title wrong too? No, why am I? That's weird. Both of the titles are wrong. Okay. Slowing for next round. There's 4 Kuzan in the leader breakdown today. 3 GPs, 3 Shanks, 3 Ganzoro, 2 Yellow Kid, 2 UP Luffy, 2 Rayleigh, 2 Bonnie, 2 UI Nami, a Robin, a Lucci, a Purple Luffy, a Red Green Smoker, Black Purple Luffy, Lim, Teach, Saren, Sanji, Qual, Yamato, Sakazuki, and Kalgara. Man, that's a lot of decks. 4 Kuzan being most is kind of wild. I guess Kuzan's, Kuzan's getting to Zero Rayleigh, and then it's probably getting to Shanks still too, maybe? I wonder how the matchups into GP. There's no UP? There's no UP Luffy. Interesting. This game is still going. Oh wait, no, it completed. Okay. It like just ended, I guess, because I didn't post pairings for next round. We could technically still get 3rd or 4th. Actually, really not technically, but maybe, I guess. Third and fourth also get prizing today. Okay, we do have the code. Let's see, we're playing against Jelly Beans. It's on Shanks. Okay, I mean technically we should keep this. Oops. Okay, and then we should play the poo. Swing the poo and then go an L, I guess. Oh, there's the limb. Silly now. This and I guess this. Hopefully it doesn't have any minus power things. Goes for this. Plays that one. It's not as bad. I guess we swing 6. I mean, if we swing 6 and 5, well, he would just get to block one anyways. So he just has to toss a card, which is fine. Or he takes. He doesn't even want to toss a card. He just wanted the free block. I think we take an NL. Mostly because we want to find a Sakazuki for next turn. Okay, we can't find the Sakazuki. I honestly don't want either of these. Yeah. I'd rather just like play it, and because this would just be a waste of a turn basically. At this point, it's better just to swing more and then Mihawk. And leave maybe a 1 Dawn up for oops. Not oops, that was what I want to toss. We could limb first. Let's see, how high we swing? At least now we're swinging at 6, so we can just swing 6 4 times? No. You would not swing 6 4 times. Find the Saka. We'd swing 6 0 times. I think we have to play the limb though. I think we have to play the limb. We might just like. This really depends. Okay, a null again. Yeah, if we do, he probably just dies. Swing 7 7 leader and no, or 6. Actually, no, we could swing 6. At least 4 times. What am I talking about? It's because the NL's already at 6. Yeah, I think we just do that because we can't swing higher. The limbs are going to stand themselves anyways. We're going to have other rested 6 costs or 6,000 power. Actually, we won't do it like that. We'll give ourselves the option to Mihawk by swing with that as 7 last, maybe. Okay, and then he did give us a 2k anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter now. He's just gonna use this effect. He was just trying to play around Mihawk. Okay, there's the Sokka. It's a little bit late, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, Sokka has 2 good targets on board, so we probably really want to use it. Let's go like Sokka and then swing again. Let's see, Beckman's another one. Or we can defend it with a Blast Breath and probably it's worth it to defend actually. And does he swing this? He does. Any Beckman's one. Okay. And then another one. Okay. Let me swing 6 3 times. Let me probably just Beckman this one. Especially since he's not even code, there's a chance he won't even use that effect, so this effect would always get value. And we'll see if he plays around it. No, he does not. Let's kill this first. And we continue to swing. Likely our Mihawks will give us our best chance of winning this game. Okay. He probably just takes this now because he's out of 2k, so he's out 1 life, we have full board, and we have double Mihawk, so and we still have 4 life, yeah. So we're in a decent position. Rayleigh would still be really, really strong. I don't like they only swung 7 into 6, but we don't have a 2k, so we can't really do anything about that. I guess if he does swing, does Shanks this turn. But I think if he Shanks this turn, we're like fine. Toss 1 Mihawk. Yeah, because we're gonna go for game anyways, so if he's just going to swing like, he's gonna go with that. I see. Okay, that actually might be more annoying than just going. There's a Dawn up still, probably Divine Departure. I guess we swing 7s. We really can't swing 8 unless. No, we really can't swing 8s. Swing 7s, it's 7, 7, 7, 3, 1. Oh, we have exactly enough to swing 7 every time. We can't swing 7, I guess. Or we could even go like 9. I guess actually he would need um, less or more counter for you to swing 9 twice than going like 7-7-7. The good news is that you probably, I mean, if he has a rusher, yeah, it would have to be like a middle of the road rusher. If it's a 10 rusher, then we obviously just counter one swing. Or if he has like blocker, double blocker, and then he like clears board, then we might also be in trouble. Do we get punished for this? I feel like making him attach a Don to leader might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I feel like making him attach a Don leader to kill the null isn't the worst thing. Okay. Oh. I think he was just swinging, I guess. So yeah, since we had 10 or all of our characters. Yeah, Lim is kind of insane this matchup when they do that because you just restand it. And they usually can only kill one active character. That was pretty good. Card is interesting. They did have to play it for 9 because we don't have any 8,000 base power cards. Which is actually pretty interesting because if we were playing like a 8,000 base power card, they would be able to play it pretty early because we would be ahead of them. I guess we went first. Well, they still only be able to play on their 6th Dawn turn. Or not 6th Dawn, on their 8th Dawn turn. Yeah. So, it's not that much faster. Because, like, if they go against a deck that plays a 7-8 naturally, that's the same thing. Okay. We win the second round at least. Only. We weren't. I think that's actually my problem. My problem is I'm too greedy with Lim. And so, especially when I like playing online, I just sometimes swing before I think. And then it's just, turns out it's actually like, not turns out, but it's just too greedy of a play. It can be very punishing, especially in this format when a lot of decks say I have a ton of counter. Okay, let's see how many games are still going. There's still 9 matches. Okay. I think I will go grab something. You can just almost for now. I'll also put the be right back though. Okay, and we'll be right back. I grab something to drink, and next round will be starting soon. If it's not a drink, I'm gonna grab water, but yeah, I'll be right back. see, there's 2 matches left in the round. Should be a couple more minutes. Change my screen back. This is the limb deck list we are playing. Show it. Yeah, 5-cost buying is pretty nice from OP12. I think it helps with the consistency a lot. That men's game is kind of insane. Blast Breath is really strong because of Rayleigh and Zoro. Land X just like in general, it's pretty strong. And yeah, we're playing 12 1Ks or 1 cost so that we know, or so that we have 1 cost. Higher chance of having 1 cost. Yeah. Still 2 more matches in the round left. Probably be 4 minutes. Might play Lim afterwards too. Or after for ranked. Play some Marco, I guess. Oh, we could also play that. What is this? Oh no, not that. Let's try the Marco Luffy list. Actually, not even try it because I don't have the list. But like make Marco Luffy list using not that. Oops. Using this card. Oops. Okay. Can search Whitebeard Pirates and Luffy. And we play. Ooh, we play that Luffy too. 1 more match in the round. Definitely play this one. And then yeah, maybe we just play. Maybe play like Vista. Actually, what other Whitebeards are there? I have to look at. I guess the downside is this card can only summon red characters. It might be too hard to do a combination list, to be honest. But let's see. Cool thing about this card, I like that you still put top or bottom with the rest of it. Next round started. Oh, it should be starting. We'll continue to look at this later. I actually don't know. It'd be interesting actually. Joe, my man, I'm going to Bologna this week. Can you recommend me a list for Marco? Or is there no hope for him? There's hope. Hope Marco's going OP12. Let's see. Yeah, probably just this. Should I make any? Yeah, I think I've been liking this. Oh, that's what I did. I made Beckman 4 because it was 3 previously. But yeah, I've been liking this. We have 2 Beckman mainly as another removal option because kind of needed because the match versus Bonnie, Ivankov, and this card, and Animal Engine's good versus Zoro. I guess this too. Nami can be good versus Zoro too. If you have multiple, if like your board's already set up like a new game, you get multiple blockers, you need refill hand. So yeah. Oh, I guess actually you probably can't even see the Beckman. Yeah, this is the list that I would recommend. Our next round did start. Okay, let's see. Table 10. Everyone is taking my table today. What is happening? Wait, why is... Oh, are they still at the same table? Maybe they're still at the same table. That helps. Penguin clips. Did you see the list that I showed? Also, good luck at Bologna. Penguin clips. Copy. Wait, who are you playing against? Oh. Okay. We're playing against Anastasia for next round. She don't know what they're playing. Another Kuzan. Okay. Is Kuzan Invitational today? I mean, technically this hand is like decent because we have Lim. Let's play the Dofi and Might Die. I think even though we don't have a 2K, like mulliganing this hand is like too risky. So even if they kill the first one, we have a play, but also if they don't kill the first one, that means they didn't play Borsalino, so not the worst thing. We also have Mihawk in hand too, which is nice. Double Tashigi. That's a little annoying. Sudu. We get the late one cost, so we can't use it. We do get a 2K, so now we could defend this if we wanted to. Okay. I mean, we're at 6 cards. I don't think we'll get puddinged. Cavendish. I guess we can kill it. I mean, we're definitely gonna kill it. Big Master Flash to go. Thank you, Corona. How you doing? I tried this deck list or very similar, but I think the matchup against Rayleigh is really hard. I don't think I don't know. I don't think it's been that hard for against Rayleigh. With Rayleigh, the key is you want to counter aggressively early. Vonkov um, and Chopper are really good in the matchup. The 2-cost counter is really good, and then you just want a blocker. You want to make sure you play around the Rayleigh unblockable blocker if you need to. The key is versus Rayleigh, you just can't rely on your can't rely too much on your high end. That's like the problem. It's like similar to Betty. It's like you don't want to rely too much on your high end because you might not have enough time. So you might have to establish more blockers for other things. I guess we can go 5, 7. They have a ton of 2Ks in this deck. Yeah, we get 2K anyways. Let me swing 7. I can use a Sabo, so we can say Canelli, though we already have one. Might even just be these two, to be honest, because there's a chance we need this 3-cost Slim. Yeah, I think 3-cost Slim is good in this matchup. Okay, let's block. Free blocks are pretty nice. We have hand size, so like we don't actually care that much about tossing card or two. Does he want to Sakazuki? He doesn't really have enough time for that, right? I mean, I guess maybe if he plays a blocker off of Sakazuki. I think he was swing 9 if he wanted to grab. Or actually, no, he could still grab blade and leave a Dawn up. So maybe he's grab blading. He could be grab blading. Yeah, I think if he Saka's just like way too slow. Okay, yeah, we did get grab blade, and so let's see, we could go 5. So we just want to Lim and Anel and Mihawk. I guess we probably save our Mihawk, so we're on definitely 5 first. And 7s, I guess. Can go 7 with leader first. If he does take, I think we probably still just Mihawk. He does take. I mean, this time it's actually a lot more safe to Mihawk than last game. Or not last game, the game before last game. Because we still have 3 life and he only has 2 swings. He's still resetting at Limb too, so. puts him in a really awkward situation. 0 life, and he has to counter a lot. Maybe we could win 10 twice and leave it down for Blast Breath. Swing 6. Just also no. I mean, isn't this this game? Yeah, this is over, right? There's no blocker. He's playing Houndblaze? Let's see. I guess we just go 7s. Should just be over. I mean, not 7s, but go 7, 7, and the rest. Yeah, and then he could only counter out of. Actually, he didn't even have enough for 7s. Okay, we went round 3 versus Kuzan. Eight more matches. Okay, we finished that round pretty early. Oops. Got ooh, 1-3. Dang, what are your matchups? That's rough. You lost to GP Luffy. He YOLO'd with Nami Searcher swings. Biasabo lost to Blackbeard, really? Or what do you mean by he YOLO'd with Nami Searcher swings? Well, he had two Namis I didn't think he'd swing with. Didn't realize that was an option for him. Guess that's fair. I mean, searchers can always swing. They're actually like pretty reasonable to swing. It's the same thing as playing a 3-cost rush draw. You just give them 3 down, they swing. So searchers are always swingers in my book. Well, it's the same thing as playing a 3-cost rush draw when you're going for game. Obviously. Well, I mean, if he did that, he probably didn't have a hand where he thought he could survive, so he probably just went for a game. But yeah, probably what applies. Same thing applies to that situation. It's either that or he's really want to swing us his Nami surgeries, but that usually is GP Luffy usually needs to get aggressive versus Marco, because otherwise they're a little down. So I mean a little behind usually. That's rough though. Still 4 matches left in the round. Guess we can go back to making this concoction, which I don't even know if I would play this. This Luffy on Luffy action, or Wipery on Luffy action. The Blackbeard one was close. Does that imply that the Rayleigh one wasn't close? I Suku the last thing and pick Book Chopper instead of EBO1 Chopper because of like hey, attack higher and lost. What? Wait, did you need a blocker? Is that the reason you're saying? Or are you saying that like you just need like more attacks still? They really spam Luffy's and kicks. Oh, okay. The really spam Luffy's and kicked your ass. Yeah, Rayleigh do like to spam Luffy's. He sung with 10 costs, and I didn't think he would. Oh. I guess that's fair. But yeah, that happens. You forget that blockers can attack. Did the Rayleigh go first? How many rounds are left? One more match, I mean? Not many rounds. How many matches are left? So one more match. I went first, you went first. Did you see any of the things? The last match just finished. I actually didn't change it. Okay. I guess we'll do more after next match. Okay. It's a build with the card that can search Luffy and Whitebeards. Just something to build while we're waiting for the next match. The fraction wasn't even building. Versus Rayleigh? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, next round we're facing Clumsy. Yeah, do you see Ivankov versus Rayleigh? Or was it like just like a mediocre hand? Oh, he hasn't posted around. Let's see, what table are we? Table 3? Copy clipboard. Share code. See a Clumsy. There's 2? Which one is it? Oops. Clumsy TCG? Okay, actually I think that is kinda helps. Should be this one if it's... Yeah, I think it's that one. I think I had Secret 5 cost Ace, Blocker Chopper, Newgate, Monet Stang, didn't see CQ till last life. No Eva either. Ooh. And no Book Chopper? Yeah, you really want Book Chopper Eva in that matchup. And that is actually a pretty bad opening hand. It's not that bad. It's kind of bad though. For Rayleigh versus Rayleigh. P part versus Rayleigh. We're facing a Temurubito in the tournament. That's rare. Wait. This one is Clumsy a Temurubito name. Has he always been? Or am I thinking of the other Clumsy? Maybe I'm thinking about the other Clumsy. Apparently there's 2. This hand really isn't that great. This hand really isn't that much better. It's not worse though. I mean, technically it is better almost. Almost. The Shigi? They just didn't swing? Did they do that on purpose? We would kill Shigi if we were able to. First not able to. They swing everything into our Sabo. We actually don't even have another card to play after our Sabo anyways. We'd probably just let our Sabo die. To be honest, if he swings like 10 into it, he swings with Shigi, then of course we just counter. Yeah, we just let go because we don't even know if we can draw. We'd have to toss a lot of cards too. Yeah. It's also the reason why we didn't keep the first hand. Our second hand didn't help that much either. I mean, honestly, we could just kill Tashigi if we wanted to. I think we'll do that. Because playing the Dofi technically probably wouldn't do anything. Okay, we whiffed 2. That's great. Yeah, ideally you want to have one, you want to have the 2k counter, and another thing is you just want to. Okay, we probably have to defend this time. Or, I mean, technically we don't need to defend it, and keep more cards in hand. We keep our limb, which is nice. We can actually let go. Okay, and then I guess we can go. Yeah, our side was probably just too bad for a Zoro matchup. Just gonna go 5 and then an L. First. Okay, Sokka. I think Sokka's good. We also haven't found any of our Blast Breath or their counter. Okay. Now maybe if we can stabilize now, maybe we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we definitely counter face this turn because he only removes 1 card, which is good. Well, I guess if he swings 10, then we don't. Well, so I'm at that. I mean, you probably have to defend this. Defend this and hope you find the counter. Okay. We do find a counter. I think we actually just go Bonnie and Dofi. Because we should, if we find a few counters, we should be able to survive with Bonnie and Dofi. He's at 10. He's at 10 next turn. Yeah. I guess we go 5, 5, 7, 7. Okay, takes. Maybe we'll swing 6. Okay, wait, what were we? 6, 6. Go 6 twice, maybe. And then we go 6 again, then we go 8. Or we can just go 7 still if he blocks. Give us 2 2Ks? Interesting. Guess now, if we find another counter, then we would have to take, but we don't. Let me just play this. I guess I could have won an L, but the problem with an L is that then we're opening ourselves up to the Mihawk swing. But we should be fine. We should be fine. So I think we have enough counter. We just let them kill whatever they swing at. If they swing up board, yeah, we should be fine. We just let them kill anything. If they want board, if they swing. I mean, this is actually still fine. We just let this die and defend the swinged face. It's not really that fine though. It's only a little fine. Just because we need to find more counter. Well, we do have this Bonnie, but they have too many swings now. If they didn't have another, if they didn't have a single of that one card, then I guess it's also just fine. Otherwise, it's not. Well, I mean, we also have we have 6 swings on. We actually technically have 7 if you want to. We might even do that because they have no cards in hand. Go 5, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. But we just get punished if they have actual counter in hand. It's probably safer actually. Yeah, because I guess if he loses his hand, then that means that. Okay, let's see. Well, the thing is, even if he carries this, we still can win, right? Yeah, we still can win, even if he carries that one. Then we just go 6 and 8, 8. 6, 7, 8, 8. Nice, right? Yeah, so I'm not crazy. Okay, blocks that one. I don't think he's a knower. I don't think he knows. Now Luna does save him, otherwise he just loses. We actually, I guess, what is it? 11 is guaranteed? Yeah, 11 is guaranteed. We can go the rest, though. That wasn't close. Oh, I guess this is the Summerbio name. So you can't type back? Is that how that works? Nakasura. Yeah, I mean, we had a pretty bad hand, but, wait, did we go first? Did we even go first? We went second still, too. I mean, it's just because they didn't develop anything and we were able to Sakazuki. Because at first, they just didn't develop anything, so. And like our opening hand wasn't ideal versus her, but it was still like a general good hand, so we were able to keep right, like be fine if our first one was removed. Oh, we whipped off our limb too. That's right. We should have been cooked this game, but yeah, we did go second too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just because I didn't do anything. And we Sakazuki their first card. And we Tashigi, we got rid of their Tashigi too, which, yeah. I mean, I also think they probably just didn't know the matchup because they just need to pressure face. Playing this Tashigi there is so risky. They also didn't swing on the first 5, which I'm not sure if they did on purpose. Oh. They're still share screening. I'm not sure if they like joined. I think they might have. Well, actually, this is such a fast game. There's still 10 minutes. Or it was only 10 minutes in a round. There's still more than half the matches left. But that's with me looking now. When we first finished, it might have been like a 9-minute game. Maybe. Okay, we won 3 in a row after first round. It's unfortunate because like we played too greedy in the first game, and on the last turn we should have left the Dawn up, and then we probably would have been fine, most likely. But it was our first game, and we were playing too carefree. Good morning, Cal. How's it going? Cooking? Yep. The tar pit. You got the Overwatch symbol? I used to play Overwatch a lot. How's it going? How do you feel about Lim into the top decks this in OP12 meta? I mean, I think Lim is good into all of those. Because like versus Bonnie, the key is you just want, some aren't even on Captain Kid anymore, but you just want to get their hand size low and try not to play into Kid as much as possible. And like say with Mihawk if you need to, and yeah, and swing into board when you can. Versus Zoro, it's like pretty easy. I mean, like usually if you just open like a hand that you don't play into, well, if you go first, it's usually really easy. If you go second, you want to open a hand that you can protect your first Odyssey reasonably, and that's usually pretty easy. This hand, in that game, we didn't have that, and we still be able to win pretty reasonably, but they also kind of played that weird. So versus Teach, it's definitely better than it was before, and it's pretty easy too. Well, not pretty easy. I don't think it's ever easy versus Teach, but it's like pretty reasonable. I would say it's favored, because you just spam out your 5 costs, and not that many teachers are playing Liberation anymore, so you can even play your Limb, and the key is if they share you the Limb, you don't care because you at least care about your 5 costs, and then Blast Breath really help Usually it's too fast for teach, but that one again, it's if you go first, you're like heavily favored. The buying one, I don't think it's like matters too much. The Zoro one, I don't think it matters as much either, but you definitely are more favored if you go first. Really, similar. It's actually pretty nice because like all of your Odysseys get value versus Rayleigh. The big thing versus Rayleigh is that you just want to establish a dough for your Sabo first, and then like the game is like really good because they don't play minus power like other red decks. And so your first Sabo and Dofi will get value if you get it down early, and then your Newgate and your Anels will just give you value, and Mihawks will give you value late game like they normally would. Well, I guess Newgate specifically it gets you value versus Rayleigh more than like it would versus other decks. But yeah, so like all your eyes get value, and then if you're playing Blast Breath, I'm playing for Blast Breath, then it will really help you in the end game, especially if they try to do unblockable shenanigans, and you usually just have enough counter, especially if you've been drawing with your 5-cost NL and 5-cost Bonnie. But I think it's like some of the other decks that you would be concerned about, like Shanks and mostly Shanks. Mostly Shanks. Let's see what else. Blue Yellow Nami is also another one that's interesting because they have so many. They have Zeus and the other bounce 5, so it's like really annoying. But it depends. To be honest. Yeah, he probably pop up more. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better in UP though. So than what UP matchup was before, because the key with Shanks is that it depends on how many Lucky Roo they're on. Because if they're on new Shanks, the match is actually not that bad. But if they're still on like 4 Lucky Roo, then it's like just as hard as it used to be. But it's actually not just as hard. Well, no, it depends. If you're on Top Knot before, then it's harder than it used to be. But if you were on Top Knot and you're playing Dead Man's Game now, that's technically a little bit easier because Dead Man's Game can save you sometimes. Dead Man's Game is also huge versus Teach. No reason why that matchup is probably just better, and it's just because of what Teach is playing now. But yeah, I mean Dead Man's Game is really good versus everything. Been playing Zoro Sanzo, but a lot of Rayleighs at locals this week, and so many slash into Buggy feels so bad. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess that deck is mostly slashers. God Master Flash says Corona. Thanks, Corona. I'm not gonna lie, I like didn't scroll over to YouTube chat. I thought it said Goo Master Flash before I read it. Fishman slash package. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Either way, it's usually they use Zero Sanji ends up with some slashers because Fishman and their slash packages is that's all. Are you playing Nami? I guess no. I guess you would just be playing the slash and Fishman. Yeah. I know the D-Smell is playing Nami, and like Nami's one of the few cards that can contest the buggy. What's your current standing in Chinoize? We're 3-1. We lost the first round because we were too carefree and forgot to leave a Don up for Blast Breath, and like technically went for game, even though it was versus a Kuzan, so I really shouldn't have like went for game. We had 3 life too, so I just like didn't really think about it. And then they just went for game. And we didn't have enough counter. It's fun though. Arlong can freeze Green Zero. Yeah, Arlong seems pretty good versus Green Zero. And it's searchable. I guess if you're playing the Fishman, are you playing the Fishman Searcher too? Then it's like double searchable with Slash and Fishman Searcher, or are you playing like? I guess you can still play like the Fishman stuff without a Searcher. I guess Arlong can also be searched by Nami. So I know some people are playing, yeah, Nami for that too. With our East Blue stuff. Let's see. Yeah, but our opponent win percentage is gonna be terrible because we lost the first round, and then our opponent of the first round lost the next 2 rounds. So I think all of our opponents basically have dropped X2. So our opponent win percentage is absolutely atrocious. So yeah, now we're just playing to get 4-1. Just because, I guess. Realistically, unless there's a 6th round, which I don't think. We're at 38 people. Actually, is that true? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's 36 people. So technically it could have been 6 rounds to get undefeated, but I think the way it worked out, just one down pair had to win, and then now it's only 2 undefeated, so next round will probably be the last round if that's how he's doing it. We'll see, actually. I don't think he said anything about it yet. Yeah, Nami East Blue Searcher? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure when you say Fishman if you're going Fishman and Searcher too. But yeah, Nami East Blue Searcher makes sense. That's what the builds I've been seeing. So yeah, you just draw your Nami East Blue to contest a singular buggy by attaching a Don, which you probably don't want to do, but necessary. Well, I guess they can just defend it too with 1k counter, so. I think the problem is I actually need to stop playing in the ChinoizeCup like right after I wake up. I just need to wake up earlier. So maybe I'll lose less first rounds from doing something stupid. Or just like from not waking up. Oh, that's why actually you could also play some OP13 because they updated the sim to have OP13 stuff, like it completely updated. Let's see. What would I even want to play? Try first. Oh, last round. Oh wow, our opponent was fast with the code. Okay, let's see. Calgara. Okay. Hopefully they play a 3 cost. Otherwise the sand is bad. Unless they play 3 costs. Or maybe like a 2 cost blocker. They probably won't be playing that. Oh. Interesting. What do you mean interesting? They're the ones playing Calgara. Okay, we just kill the Holy. Ooh, and we have a Null, so we can just go Orochi. Kill the holy. I guess we could rest our limb, but I don't think we want to risk our. We should though. No, let's do this. And then we'll kill the holy, restand our new gate. And next turn we can fix our hand with Anela and Bonnie. Probably. Maybe Bonnie and Dofi. Maybe Bonnie and Dofi actually, it depends. We might need a blocker. Actually, probably a blocker would be good in this matchup. So they're probably not gonna remove it. How do you feel about Hell's Judgment? I think Hell's Judgment, because like the problem with Hell's Judgment is Blast Breath is just so much better because you can use Blast Breath early. And I actually I never liked the idea of Hell's Judgment and Limb because it's just the purpose of Blast Breath is so that's another card that you can use early to protect your Odyssey, but like with Hell's Judgment you can't do that. You have to use a late game card and then you have to leave 2 Dawn up, which plays more into the green rester stuff. It's like I really don't like it. Two Dawn up already is crazy. Actually, I guess there's no reason not to swing the new gate. Wow, I haven't seen a bot like this in a while. Ban time. Actually, why isn't Nightbot banning this? Or is Nightbot the one that bans bots like this? One of them is supposed to recognize it. Shaking my head. Okay. Should I be like, sorry, I was dealing with a bot in my chat? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. I think now we definitely have to annul. Actually, I think maybe it's a little greedy, but I think probably don't keep the limb actually. You probably don't keep the limb actually. Okay. You can go like Bonnie. We have a lot of options actually. It's okay, we definitely have to counter this. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit annoying because we don't have a blocker for that. But the good news, we can keep our Bonnie up. We do have a Blast Breath, so I think we're fine at 1 life. We probably actually are gonna play over both of these. See, do we annoy the Viper? Annoying the Viper might be a little risky. I think, well, I guess we can't swing on the Viper because that would be too expensive. So we can go like 5, 7, 7. Maybe actually 6. Yeah, we should go 6 first. 6, 6, 7. He takes. Maybe you would took on a 5 swing too. Okay, get that. I think we actually have to go. You do it on purpose, right? Oh, that's rough. Because I don't really think I can do about that. That is rough though. Now your Blast Breath? Okay, so we're definitely using this Blast Breath this turn. And then we can go Dofi. Put up double blocker. Yeah. So many Mihawks. Still only 2K. Just gonna block counter. Is that too risky? No. If we just toss for only 1k, it would be really risky because we don't know if any of these other ones are going to be. Could Zeus us and go for game. Give him a 2k, 1k? Yeah, we definitely don't block this one though. We only need one Mihawk. Swings the 8. Swings the 6. Okay, that's just annoying. Oh, okay, they're gonna swing at the blocker. Nice. Honestly, we definitely just protect it, right? Yeah, I think we just protect it. He needs to have a lot of counter. Okay, let's see. We can go 5, 7, or maybe we should go 6. What is the purpose of buying secret in this deck? A he? Wait, or was that just supposed to be a high? It was supposed to be a high, actually. I don't know. Okay, let me do my turn first. I will answer your question. Let's see. You could have 3 of these. Man, actually, double Mihawk would have been good. Maybe I should have kept one. We can go 7, just plays. Maybe we just go 6s. I think we just go 6, and then the last one we put the rest. Or at least until we get hand of information. Okay, yeah, we definitely go 6s. Actually, I think it's just game, honestly. Because Mihawk is going to go crazy after these 6 swings. Oh, he could find something here? Okay, let's see. We have to pay attention to what he finds. What's this? Earth won't lose. Okay, so you swing 6 again? Man, we're about to lose this trigger. What is he playing? Oh, he's probably playing a 0 trigger. Maybe we should try to play around that. But I mean, actually, let's see. No, we still have 2 more swings, so we'd only have to make sure that our last swing played around it. Okay, now we just win. We've had a billion Mihawks this whole game, so we made sure we kept one. Oh, minus power. Okay. The purpose of Secret Rare Bonnie is because Bonnie is broken in this deck, so you need 8 rested cards, right? So 8 rested cards is leader. 1 rested card on yourself because you're gonna rest 5 Dawn to player because he costs 5, and so basically her activation cost. Don't know if I could have survived anyway. Does he mean? Oh, right. Because he accidentally took a life. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think because he had me 2Ks, he probably does just lose. Because we had an extra swing, so I mean, yeah, we basically had 2 extra swings. But that's definitely gonna help either, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I mean, I shouldn't say you 2 twice. I probably should have said see ya 2. Not see ya 2, but see you next time as well. Instead of saying thanks you 2 and then you 2 again. It seems kind of weird. For me to do that. Okay, so we're 4-1 today. Maybe it was a good thing we like threw the first round. Actually, no, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, but it's okay though. You just have to get better at being more prepared before on the first round of ChinoizeCup tournaments. But yeah, Bonnie, 5-class Bonnie. It's really good for cycling too. So basically to help you do your thing with Anels and your limbs, and then cycle through your deck to find your Mihawks. I mean, really to find your counters too, which is really nice. But it's also a 4-cost card. So the reason why Bonnie is really good is because if you go second, you can play Bonnie and Odyssey in the same turn, and that's like really good if you don't have a limb. And so because you just need 1 card on your field for the Bonnie to be able to restand the Dawn and draw 2 cards in trash, and so that's the reason why you play Secret Rare Bonnie. I mean, the best way to think about it is Secret Rare Bonnie is just like a better version of Smoker or Senior Pink. And like I think those cards were questionable to play. Or not questionable, but there's like a card like obviously in this format with Zoro, we probably won't be playing those cards ever. But like Bonnie is good because she still has counter and she cycles, and she has a block. She's a blocker if she restands, which is really nice. Well, and versus like Senior Pink, where Senior Pink minus is done too. So like, and then Smoker is mostly just bad because he's a brick. That doesn't cycle as well. So, but yeah, Bonnie's not as 1K counter Slen cycles. Which is really nice. I mean, the blocker comes up too sometimes. So, yeah. Damn, Refresh Fast staying up late. Yeah, sometimes. I can't help it. Alright, I guess that's the last round of the tournament, so we could just play a rank game. We'll only see who win. How many how many matches are left? 4 matches. The winner is between Tenoi and Depram. Tenoi might get another win. I wonder how many wins Tenoi has at this point. After went 4-1 again? Or no, not again. After won yesterday, but he went 4-1 today. Almost won again. Simpi went 4-1 to Olaf. I haven't even played Olaf that many times. Actually, I think I've seen him in the Czech Cup a lot. I haven't actually played Olaf that many times. And then there's one other person that's gonna go 4-1, and then the 4-0 match is still going. We're probably gonna be the bottom 4-1 to be honest, because our opponent win percentage is so bad. Most likely. Actually, not most likely. We definitely are. But there is a chance now that we somehow make the rank of the month top cut, because I think he said today counted for some reason. And what I think is gonna happen is there's like pretty sure there's 3-way tie. So actually, let's see. Let me scroll up because I think Chinoy said that today counts for the ranking points too. Let's see. Oh, also Chinoy might do the OP13 ChinoizeCup Saturday. It seems. I actually can't. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend though, probably. Or no, not probably. I will be out of town this weekend. Well, I don't know if it's actually gonna be all the weekend. Most likely will be. Tonight will also count. Oh yeah, that was this morning. So yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's I think it's a four-way tie for who makes it into the top cut ranked because there's gonna be 4 people with 22 points. Oh. I didn't report our game. So let's see. Who else was in contention here? Oh, actually, Tenor won though. This was Tenor. Tenor actually might be in. Oh yeah, Tenor is in. And then Abster's already in. There's Simpy. Oh, Simpy couldn't make it. Nitros? I don't even know who that is. That might be his first tournament. And then DePram got second. Did he not play in this month? That much? I guess. Maybe he didn't. I recognize his name, I think. Maybe he's actually he might have a different name on. Well, they usually use the name on the spreadsheet. And then, yeah, I think it's going to be a 4-way tie for 6th and 7th on the ranked month top cut. So that should be interesting. I don't know how that works. But do you know what Abster's playing today? I'm pretty sure he's playing BY Nami again. 90% sure. Yeah, he's playing BY Nami again. The last round is also Kid versus, or last game that they're on stream is Kid versus DP Luffy, even though that game has ended already, so we do know the standings. We got 7th because we lost the first round. We were at the bottom 4-1. First was Tenoi playing GP Luffy. Okay. And second was Abster, even though Abster wasn't in the final in the 4-0 game, but he still had the better opponent win percentage. So he's technically second, even though I'm pretty sure that second still goes to the second by well, I don't know actually how he does it because I know obviously it used to be with single that the person in the finals gets it, but then maybe it is just second. I don't know how that works. You get second by your opponent win percentage even if you're in the 4-0 match. Because usually the person in the 4-0 match has the highest opponent win percentage though. I'm guessing maybe he lost to Tenor then. Or he just lost enough 4-1s. or not lost. He played against enough 4-1s, and then lost to 1-4-1 if he didn't play against Chinoy. And then Simpy played Teach, got 4-1. The Pram played Eustace Kid, got 4-1. And then Olaf played Silver Israeli, 4-1. And Nitrosser played Bonnie, 4-1. And Obside played Lim, 4-1. Interesting. So none of the Kuzan went 4-1. None of the Kuzan are even in top 8, actually. Even though that was most represented. There was actually only one Kuzan that went 3-2. But to be fair, none of the what's the best way to put it? Or none of the players that previously won with Kuzan are playing Kuzan today. Because Roytax played Yamato today. He's previously been playing Kuzan, but he played Yamato. I'm not sure how Yamato does in this format. I know he's Yamato good though, so like he would find a way, but I think it didn't work today. Actually, that's not true. Anastasia did play Kuzan today, and I think they previously won. So maybe it's just a bad field for Kuzan today. I'm not sure what like how in depth Kuzan's bad matchups are. How do you find lemon to sinks? I think it's reasonable if they're not like, I mean, it's reasonable regardless. But if they're not playing for Lucky, then it's like actually not that bad. If they're playing for Lucky Warrior, then you like have to like rely on finding. Well, you have to take that first trade of them killing their Lucky Warrior for your first character, and then rely on Mihawks. It also depends if they went first or second, or if he went first or second. If they play like a Lucky Warrior. But if they're not playing, like if they play more of the new forecast shanks, then it's really not that bad. Do you know what Absol's plan? Oh wait, I read that. Oh, thank you. Has Chinoize been post? Yeah, Chinoize been post banned since the ban list was posted. Like the day of the ban list was posted, it's always been post ban. So we've been playing post ban. Are you around for coaching on Friday? Actually, I don't think so, because I'm gonna be at a wedding this weekend, and I don't know what day we're leaving. I guess. Wait, what day? It's the day before Friday or day after Friday. I want to say no, probably, unless it was like the morning. Unless it was like the morning, maybe. Even then, though, I would have to double check. So yeah. Brief Master Quest tuning up. Thank you, Corona. Yeah, and 100% can't do coaching Saturday or Sunday. On Friday, if it was like the morning, I would have to double check. Okay, I guess we can start playing ranked games. Get you the list. Oh wait, actually, maybe we'll play a game with this new build. I've been playing too much. I think I've been playing too much of the same decks. That's getting a little boring. I'm getting a little impatient, and I play poorly when I get impatient. Especially when it's ranked games. It's different when you're playing like a tournament, like an in-person tournament, especially because like it's like you're not gonna get impatient when it's like important and like you know they need to like play good in these games. But like when you're playing ranked and you're playing a ton of games, it's like, well, it's just another game, and then you just go to the next game and it's like, oh, it's just another game, and then which it is just another game, but it's like play less. You don't play as good when that happens. So, which is worth testing. So I need to like play some different stuff, so I don't just get over or get bored of Lim or Marco really. Well, yeah. Fire Fist, Ace, SC Viper Ace or Fire Fist. Oh wait, because of this build. Yeah, Fire Fist. Luffy event. We got the searchers, search Luffy and wipe your pirates. We got the Fire Fist for events. You know, actually, since this is like an experimental build, I might even just try a Fire Fist. I think Fire Fist probably is like only good versus. I mean, it's almost certainly only good versus Rayleigh, right? Well, I guess it could be good versus Bonnie too. If they don't have, I mean, if they don't, well, actually, I guess technically, it's actually really good versus Bonnie if they have the 5,000 power into one of their 6k power cards. Let's see how many Luffys. I mean, the thing is with this Luffy though is like we don't actually have to play more Luffys than we need to because we can just play Whitebeard stuff. If we don't want to play Luffys, I guess we should play this one because it's a card. Might still want to play Sanji though. This card is kind of interesting because it adds a Don. Can you also run Crossfire for heavy reduction, but you will go low on characters? Yeah, we're gonna be low on characters anyways though. Actually, I think what I want to look at first was what targets for Luffy we're gonna play, because I think we can play the Vista. Definitely play the Vista actually, and then we could play the Sanji. Yeah, maybe we have to play Luffy and Sanji, and then Sanji would be like one of our few non-Luffy or Whitebeard. Yeah, maybe we just play Luffy and Sanji. Okay, I'll DM you. LOL. Got coaching one box tournament that same weekend. We've Master Flash Jet. Thank you, Corona. A live testimony from Corona says I gave him coaching. He won a box tournament that same weekend. So you guys want coaching? I'm here. Oh, that's actually right though. We could also play the Boa too. I remember what I wanted to do now. I wanted to play the crossover of Boa and this event. Even though it's gonna be a little tight, but I think maybe it's possible. And this event might whiff, but also this event looks at top or places top or bottom too. So like if it whiffs, it's not the end of the world in theory. Maybe we might have to play less of this then. It's also not a right event, but that's fine. They're searchies anyways. They shouldn't be able to search each other. Okay, then we'll look. Our rest of our events will need to be red though, which is probably fine. We probably have to play this Marco in this build because I guess in this build this Marco never dies in theory. Can you play this just for fun? Let's see. Alright, there's OP13 cards in here now. I could also build OP13 deck, but then I have to play OP13. Ooh, we could go this. Oh wait, that... I guess I wouldn't be able to search that anyways. We're also not playing that many Whitebeard stuff. Maybe still play this. Maybe play Divine Departure. Be 12 events. Bo would have 20 targets. This would have however many targets we add. Actually, we can do this too. Should we do that instead of this? Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it regardless. We're gonna play Ivankov mostly because we're already playing this card, so we have a chance of doing the guarantee Ivankov thing on 3 because this can place top. We have like way too many non-Whitebeard stuff, but it's okay. We're just gonna like Marco and Whitebeard, and this negate will be our removal, and this Vista. Actually, yeah, maybe we do just like mostly go for Crossfire as our main minus power card. I want Whitebeard 2Ks. Maybe we do go this one. Wait, that was Whitebeard card. I need to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm just like deleting everything right now. Okay. Should I do any more Luffy's? I guess actually, yeah, we just don't play this card. And then Boa, Sanji, and Vankov's like our only non-Whitebeard. You can take one off of this. Okay. We don't have that high of a chance of seeing events though. Maybe you also play this one. Yeah, stacks is a terrible idea, but it could work. It could work. What is this? This is a bad idea, but it's this card can search Luffy and Whitebeard pirates, and then Boa can search events in Luffy, and then we can play this Luffy and Marco. And so that's the reason why. And the Luffy and Marco is kind of interesting because it gives Marco the Dawn for free. And so, yeah, we're playing this Marco just because we have a ton of events. It'd be nice if there was another Luffy with 2k counter. It kind of doesn't matter. We'll just play a Whitebeard with 2k counter. Definitely don't need this many of that card either. Probably don't need that many of this card at all. We could say play Thatch. I mean, actually, Thatch doesn't really come up. It'll only come up versus a Null now. Because Big Mom doesn't exist in UP anymore. I mean, this is a rusher. This is a rusher. Ooh, maybe I should be playing this card in Marco as like as a rusher for for Blackbeard. Actually wouldn't do that. Even though you really could. It is pretty bad numbers, but you really could. I guess Marco is kind of good just because we can trash all the bricks we currently have. This card also helps us trash the bricks that we currently have, but this card gets removed and it's another brick itself. Wait, are all the 2Ks? Man, all these 2Ks are not that good. Okay, maybe we just play like 2 of this, and then we still play Ultima. Yeah, and then we play like... Maybe we don't play Ivankov. And Ace-5 cost? I don't think we want Ace-5 cost in this deck. The Go is back. Thanks, Simpy. We were playing something weird right now. Do not try this at home. I think actually always don't play the Eva. Yeah, I guess we don't play Eva because Luffy kind of just does what Eva does, except for kind of better. And we can just play the Force Sanju because we're not playing Eva anymore. And then we play Nami still. Oh, we have no blockers. Okay. Yeah, add some blockers. So I'll go like 2 Marco. 2 Marco. 2 of this 1 cost one. That we get in ST22. And then 2 of... Oh, Nami. 2 of Nami. This card is gonna be crazy in OP13. Just a straight up draw 2. Attach it down to Lear for free. Crazy. Maybe we'll minus on this again. Let's see. Maybe let's play these at that and play more counter events. Red beam or the best one? This one? Probably just this one. Actually, we're not playing high end, so we're gonna play this one. Okay, and then wait, how many events is this? 4. If we still only have, okay. I guess. Just play Divine Departure. We can also move this back up to, I think actually it's Seaquake and 2 cost 1 Iron Crossfire. Go like this. Go like this. And then maybe Marco. Maybe it's just Vista. I guess Marco kind of does what, like, is just a worse Luffy into Vista. Oh, also we could play. Where is it? Karina? Where is Karina? Play this card, which should go good with like Luffy, Karina, and then Seaquake at 7 cost, 7,000 power. That's still 3 cards at hand though. It's kind of a lot. Maybe actually should probably just be this because I think our main play, we only want to play a Sanji to keep hand size and easy swings. Play a Vista in this deck. It would still be hard for us to swing this Vista, so maybe this Vista is not that amazing. We're gonna try it like this. This is probably bad, yeah. But if we can find a Luffy combo and then like we can use minus power with this new gate, might be good. We'll see. We shall see. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, where is this one? Oh, Marco Luffy. Also, how was your game, Simpy? I saw you went 4-1, right? Marco Luffy. Let's see if we can get a game. Oh, we got a game, but like, if we can win a game. GP Luffy? I mean, technically, it should be better than like. Okay, this hand has to be atrocious. Certainly, I can draw better than that. Okay, yeah. Ooh, got Boa. Take Crossfire. Crossfire is actually really good in this matchup because it can stop their whatchamacallit. I guess we can toss Otama. We can use Otama plus. Maybe we can use Otama plus Marco to kill a Sanji pudding next turn if we need to. Blocker, that's kind of nice. We only need 1 Marco for sure. Ooh, actually, we only need 1 Crossfire for sure, actually. I can just play Sanji. Yeah, you might just use the Boa Dawn to kill this. Kill the Sanji pudding. Though we're getting rushed. So don't love the fact that we're getting rushed right now. Yeah, I think we have to use the Otama minus. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Swing 6 twice. Maybe swing with the Sanji first. And then we go. Boom. Kill the first Sanji pudding. I think it's working, guys. We're doing things. Hopefully they don't swing like 10 for some reason. Free draw. I love it. Okay. Okay. They might only swing 6. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Beast play blocker plus Newgate. Okay, we're bricked. I mean, this is ironically probably just fine though. You know, this deck is kind of working. I mean, it is Marco's natural best matchup, but it is kind of working. We have 0 counter in hand, but it is kind of working. You do still have this card, which is nice. Grease block. And next turn we can leave Dawn up for this card too. Okay. We're kind of cooking. Yeah, we're kind of cooking. We can kill both of these. We lose to Luna. That's a really late. Should we just bomb deck this? Or wait, we can bomb deck this, and we can use this. Let's see. Uh-oh. Can it search yourself? Oh, it can search yourself. I love this card. Let's see. Do you want to top deck? I guess it doesn't matter. We definitely leave it on top because it's counter and then another one of these. So we definitely leave it on top. We're just going to draw on both of them next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one we put on top here. Ooh, we can crossfire them? He's probably going to go for game, right? I really want to crossfire them. Does he go for it? Oh, he doesn't go for it. We still crossfire them though, because next turn we can have both of these up. We can kill this Luffy for free. I spawn like this. I guess we can even swing into it because it's lower. Okay, then we can just kill it because it's the same thing as swing into it. Okay, and then we go like this. Find a marker, that's pretty good. I put the rest to bottom. You definitely bound the rest. And then yeah, we just go like this. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I think I like this deck. Leafy Marca. I mean, we mostly just won because of Boa. Not the Leafy part, but Boa is another reason why you play this deck. This card is also pretty decent. Especially since it can search itself. I guess we just block. We could be greedy and use it, but of course we won't. What? He doesn't need to go for it? Maybe we should have just used it. What is happening? He has this much counter? There's no way. Okay, it's fine. It's actually fine though, because now we like legitimately just have enough with the second one of this. Let's see. I can still start by swinging into this card. He's gonna defend it. Okay, and then grab a 2K, put the rest at the bottom. I guess we swing 10 twice. We still want to play around dead mans, but we just don't want to. We want to make him use his counter, not his counter, but his lure his Dawn from Giant. Are we winning anyways? Okay. He wasn't gonna have enough. Anyways, if we played around that man's game. Okay. Okay, this list might have life. We did get Marco's best matchup, but it was like more consistent because we were playing this card and the other card and Boa. And I think actually what I want to do is play maybe even this card up lower, but I think actually this card. Just play one Fire Fist. Because actually this card is pretty good if we can search it and it's like it's an event or other stuff. Okay. Maybe this Marco Luffy has life. Or maybe we just got his best matchup. I mean, in theory, right? If we just play counter events, then we're getting to GP. Like, if we like go really crazy and play even more counter events, we're getting to GP, Zoro, and Rayleigh, right? Maybe that's what we do. And then versus other decks, we just go for like minus power, Newgate carry, and Marco carry. Because I can't kill our Marco either. Imagine broken deck. Imagine, yeah. This build, the combo build would be really good with the new Marco. That's a good point. Because that's kind of what we're missing. Well, not really. Yeah, actually no. That's what we're missing. We're missing like a really good blocker. Popping those sound effects must have felt nice. Yeah, the that Boa play feels really nice because it's like you had a Monet on board, but except for the Boa's search something, so you didn't lose hand size. And normally, the extra minus wouldn't matter for Monet. So I think Boa just feels good in this deck. This is interesting. If it wasn't, I feel like this is a really good hand if it wasn't Zoro. But I guess we have this. We don't have the event. I think we need to like find a Boa or something. We also don't have a Newgate, which I don't know if that matters. Seaquake probably didn't do anything either. I mean, technically this is a decent hand though. Okay, we'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll try it. Okay, we have Newgate. I don't know if this works though. Because we weren't gonna Luffy anyways. Because we're just gonna Sanji and then Nami, and then we'll try to protect our Nami, I guess. And Sanji will draw us a card when they kill it. I guess there's a chance we still Luffy if we like. Okay, we definitely counter this. Actually, just counter with the Luffy. Okay, so he doesn't have. We can even kill this later. But he doesn't have the Karina. This is actually kind of decent because now we like got a whole turn free of non-pressure, and then we have these events, so in the late game we'll be able to survive. Especially since we're only playing Newgate as our highest card. And if we get some minus power, Marco will be able to get some kills too. If we can find. Oh my gosh, I did not just do that. No, I gotta stop doing that. Accidentally didn't play anything. Oh my gosh. Oh, he played Cam this year, and I would have survived. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We kept the card in hand. We still win these. It's fine. Actually, that's actually such a big difference. Our Nami 100% survives. I guess maybe he had to Shigi in hand, so like maybe he had Shigi in hand, so maybe it doesn't matter as much. If he had Shigi in hand, then it doesn't matter as much because we're always killing that. Violin's on our Newgate instead. I guess Violin's our Newgate. We were never gonna defend it anyways, so. Wait, what? This is the Thatch and not the 2K counter? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, we just hired through this game now. This needs to be the other one that I thought this was. Wait, what is the other? Is that one Thatch too? Now he's gonna attack again. Okay. We just like Omega through this game, but it's okay. This is not on this deck. This is 100% just on me. Forgetting to play the Nami and then forgetting, and then putting the wrong card in the deck too. Crazy. Okay, I guess we just kill this, and then Crossfire. Crossfire does nothing. This guy is still worse. Maybe just play this Marco. Right now, we probably should still play the Nami. Oh man, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we survive. There's hope. 2K, 2K, 2K? It's a lot of 2Ks, but sure. And then block 1K. Now we just like... Boas actually might be decent. Let's see, if we find the event? No. Okay. Guess we go 7 into this card now. We bluff that we have the card that we don't have. And then we're gonna save our Marco. And block twice. If he has absolutely nothing. But he has, of course, something. Because why would he not have something? He had Luna anyways. What does that even mean? Does he realize that I like Giga through twice? Okay. Which wait, where is it? I guess I did press this one. Where is the other one? They look similar. Yeah, I didn't even look that much at the card. I was like, it looked the same, so I just pressed it. Okay. I think actually it needs to be 4 of this card because this card kind of just carries. I think. Just like kind of want Boa to find this, or this, or of course your Luffy's too. Okay. That is a character killed by Teach. Oh right, yeah. That is the one killed by Teach. There's 2 That's 2Ks. Haha. They totally look identical. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. It's the same. It has the same power too. Yeah. I think that's what threw me off. Is that it had the same power. Good point, Cal. Okay, we're playing forward that 1 counter, so we should be good, right? Do we go first? I guess we go first to try to establish Newgate. Marco into Sanji seems really good. Or Sanji into Marco, I mean. Seems really good. Let's see. And we have this event too. This Marco low-key. I think... Yeah, I think we... well, we could find the Luffy, and that would be gone 7. I think this marker will also be good, so. Buggy. Joke's on him. All of our characters happen to be special. Actually, that's kind of interesting. I guess we have a strike because of Luffy's strike. What is Newgate? Is Newgate strike too? I feel like Newgate would be strike. I feel like Newgate would be strike. Yeah, Luffy strike. We could have went Sanji into Luffy on 5, but obviously Marco's just always better in this matchup. You know, actually, I think this deck really doesn't seem that, because I think if we're playing these events, it doesn't feel that bad to play these events. And then Seaquick is just good. Sanji is also just a good card too, so 5? Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Oh wait, we can toss a Luffy. Never mind, it's not that annoying. Okay, now this one's annoying. What is he even gonna play if he's not gonna attach the Dawn first? Probably keep the Marco. We obviously have to keep this Marco, so maybe we take. He is gonna what? Okay, see now I don't even feel bad because he should have done that first in the first place, and it swung 6. I guess we swing 5 on this. Swing this, and then we play a Marco. The good news, we have these. If we don't find a Newgate, we can just play Marco. Keep 2 Dawn up for this, I guess. He needs to kill our Sanji, which is decent because it gives us a draw. I guess maybe we need to go 2 life for Marco anyways. So we can get a free block and get rid of our events that we probably don't. Well, there's really not that many events that we don't want in this matchup though. This event technically isn't that great. Unless he swings into it. Which he might. Swing 7. Is he gonna ignore our Sanji? Ooh. Swings 8. Sure. Crossfire. Joke's on him. We don't care if he goes unblockable twice. We have this card. Play these. Let's see, we can go Marco plus this. Don't need Crossfire because apparently he doesn't want to swing into our characters. I'll also just go Vista into. Maybe just go Vista into yeah, I think we just go Vista and play these 3. We did toss one of them. Maybe he isn't gonna do it twice. I'll also just go Marco and I think we definitely Vista the Sanji, and then we can probably just Marco too actually. Oh, just kidding. We don't have enough Dawn for that. Alright, he's about to waste an unblockable. Fascinating testing, yeah. This deck is actually low-key might be good in this format. Just because of the way this meta is. Of course we just block this one. King Killer. 9 only. I guess we can just toss these. Yeah, we kind of have to toss our Marco. Get another Vista. Never punished. We can't really play that. Yeah, we just swing aggressively now. Let's see, we can go 6 into 3. I mean, I don't think he'll defend this one, but we don't want to let him do a 2K. And then, let's see, we can go 8 or 7, 7, 8. Or, yeah, I think we only need to leave enough down up for one of these. So, yeah, it's 8, 8 actually. Good news, we're not losing next to this turn. He would actually need quite a bit to make us lose on next turn after that too. Well, actually, a Luffy play, he has some extra stuff too. Oh, just a buggy? Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Conqueror's Hockey. We don't block because we just have a 2K. Okay, now you block this one. Actually, might even be able to go. Ooh, we have a Nami too. We're like safe. Let's see, 0 counter. I guess we put that on top. Maybe put that on top for sure, so that if this card is a brick, or I guess that just guarantees that it's 3K counter no matter what the card is. Oh, we should probably pick this character, or this character, I mean. We can swing 3 into this first. It's kind of free. And then we can poke, because we really, now you have a Nami, we like really don't need to go for game. Nice, so we just win next turn. Okay. Now we have the actual Thatch 2K. We put, I mean, it doesn't really matter which one we keep. So I guess we keep this one. Because technically, if for some reason Rayleigh miraculously started playing a blocker, then maybe it could come out. But that, and we like top deck Sequake, and then maybe somehow it would come up, but they're not playing a blocker for sure. So the great thing about this card, even if they wide swing us, it hits 2 characters anyways. They want to go for board? Wait, what? They could boost one of these. Alright, there's no way they survive. Are they gonna Luna us? Are they playing Luna and Rayleigh? What's happening? Also, why aren't they swinging to the Sanji? The good news, they're never killing our Marco. I mean, I guess they can kill our Nami. Swings 10, do they know? Are they knowers? I think they're knowers. Oh wait, no, they're best swing 9. They're not knowers. Just kidding. They don't know. Oh, they swing 10. Okay, they are knowers. I mean, we're gonna do unblockable. I don't know how they survive. Sure. The next one is lower. But you know what I should have done? I should have blocked under the thing, maybe. New gate? Of course we never used a new gate. We'd even clear board if we wanted to. But let's see. How could he survive this? 2 of these counter. That was so much counter in hand. Okay, I guess we just play around. Uses it on another card. Okay, and then let's see. Just go 8 again. Wait, did he just give us this and then a Sanji? Did that again? This would become. I guess technically you could have enough. Could actually have it. Yeah, I guess he could have it. Let's see, we could swing. How safe are we if we just swing into this Luffy? I guess we wouldn't kill the Luffy anyways. Well, I guess if we're gonna do this, we can swing into the Luffy. Okay. I mean, he doesn't have 1K, so like, swinging into Luffy with this swing is actually just the same. Does it again? Yes, okay. Now it gives us the unblockable card. Do you want to swing 8 and then we lose? Let's see. Do we win? So this is a 6. He gave us this though, like, but he could just have 2. He could like have 2 more and then that would be like we has. We don't die to unblockable. We have a little bit extra counter. I think actually we're safe. He does have, oh actually no, we know one of the cards actually. We know he has, so he needs to have 2 more 2Ks. Doesn't really help though because we know that he only has 2Ks left anyways. But we know one of his cards is a brick. And one of his cards will help him go for game too. So maybe we just have to calculate how much he can swing. So if he split swings, if he unblockable, he just loses. If he split swings, actually wait, does he lose if he unblockables? So it'd be 15, and then 17, 19, 20. I think, yeah, I think even if he has 2 of that one event, we would still survive. Well, no, because of this swing. Technically, we could lose if he had 2 of that one event. In which case, on the flip side, if we went for a game, we would win. Or no, we have to have a 7K power to get the extra plus 1K, I think. And then if he split swing, I think we just always win if he split swings. probably should go for it because we know he has a brick in hand, but I think we just survive is the thing. Like, unless I'm wrong and we don't survive here, but I think we just survive. Because I think these are just like, even if they split. Oh, so you might have had it actually. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't go for it. But we know he has that boost card too. Swings the 8. Can we just block? Yeah, I think we have to block actually because of the unblockable card. Man, maybe playing 4 in this event in this format might just be nuts in this deck. And maybe in regular market too. We squeeze in 4 of this card because this card is kind of crazy and it's rarely and Zero. Especially since like 7 cost Newgate. We could even went 7 cost Newgate too, and we still have 2 Dawn up always. Once we get to our end game. Okay, does he have 2 of it? No, he just has the other one. Yes, we know the rest of his hand, so we should be fine, I think, unless I miscalculated. Cause yeah, it's just 17. Yep, we have 1 more over just because if he would have to gotten the other one, he would have to have this, and this, but we knew one of the cards. Actually, that's not true. We only knew this one. He could have had double this into this, and then he would win. Or no, because this one doesn't give the boost because we're at 7. So no, he would. Yeah, no, actually that won't work either. He would need like triple this into this, or like the reverse, triple one of these. You would need his whole hand would need to be boosters basically. But he almost certainly. Well, we actually know that if we went for game with the 8, we know that we would have lost because he had the 2Ks. And so it actually makes sense why he actually did do a good calculation that he would have survived if we swung with everything. And so, but we knew that we had enough counter too. So yeah. Okay, that was a good game. Man, this deck is kind of. I might even play this deck in the ChinoizeCup. I'm not gonna lie, because like, it probably. I mean, like. The other things we're playing Luffy, so like we're really not that. We're not playing a slower deck. We're just playing a lot of that counter. Like we would just be worse into an L. Yeah, we would just be worse into an L, and then like everything else, we might even be better into in this format. Okay. Okay, actually, I was gonna play this game for the rest of the rank session, but because we're not gonna stream for that much longer. But we will actually play this for the rest of the games. Because like the other thing, this is like the first time playing this list. If we fine tune it, maybe it'll actually be like pretty good. So this is the list. Key things to note is that Crossfire is our main minus power. We use it for our Marco and Newgate, and then we have the Luffy engine because this card can search Luffy's and Whitebeard stuff. And then we have Boa. Boa I think is probably like one of the best cards for this deck. Because I think Boa is just a really nice card for Marco because it adds a Dawn. But you normally wouldn't be playing Boa. Okay, so this would be another question mark matchup that I'm not sure if we would be worse into with this build. I guess we keep. Well, I mean, in theory, we should keep, right? Because we have a searcher. Maybe we need a Whitebeard card that we could just play as Luffy. We probably should keep this. Okay, we have the Luffy. Probably bottom deck Marco. Marco wouldn't do that much in this matchup anyways. Oh wait, I should use this. What am I doing? Why I just use Leer Effect and not just use this card? If there was a Sanji on top, then we just like major misplayed. Let's see. Seaquake probably does nothing in this matchup. Rebound deck this though. So we kind of need the events if we're gonna play this card. Okay, and there Luffy. I actually kind of want to. Well, we might need this card for this matchup. This card actually probably is good in this matchup. Yeah. Ooh, this. We have no way to get minus power on the board since we're not playing Monet to kill his first Kuzan. Maybe we should have went second actually. Do we have the choice? No, we didn't have the choice. Okay, we should have went second. If we had the choice, we would go second. I guess spare way put. Okay, now I guess we Luffy into this, unless we find something else. Take Sanji, give us a Sanji. Please give us a Sanji. Sanji, please. I'm begging you, Sanji. You think Sanji's listening? I don't think Sanji can hear us. Yeah, I don't think this is Sanji. I think this is like Newgate. Maybe it's a Luffy. Otama? Okay, you might be worse. Actually, no, Otama is not that bad. We could also, maybe I shouldn't have bomb decked the Marco because we could also cross. No, actually that's not enough because we need. Actually, it's almost the same. There's yeah, it is the same. Okay, we can show him Seaquake and this because we're probably gonna bomb deck the Seaquake anyways. I'm gonna play the Vista. We're gonna have to play this Newgate out next turn and not kill anything probably. So yeah, maybe actually should still be playing because we can actually play Monet off of Luffy still. So maybe we should still be playing some Monet. Probably shouldn't take this. Okay, yeah. The good news is that we weren't swinging with any of these either anyway. So that's the good news. The bad news is that this Newgate's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit here. So Nami's not that bad. We can actually even play Nami next turn. I mean, I guess we can kill this. We probably should kill that. Just because it is another swing that can kill you sometimes. You're not a goal leader, so Shini's not listening. That's a good point. That's true. That's true. That's a really good point. If only I was a girl leader, then Sanji would come running. Ooh, actually no, we're gonna draw Sanji now that we have Nami Swan. Or he's just gonna be like, oh, oh Nami Swan. Then we're not gonna play Nami, and then Sanji's gonna come right. He's gonna be next 2 cards actually be Sanji. Swings into our Newgate. Okay, I see you. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna minus power on this. Yeah, we're gonna minus power on the. We're gonna crossfire on the Sakazuki, and then we'll minus power on this Kuzan, and then we'll Nami. And we'll kill this Sakazuki with. We take this because we need cards. Marco low-key would be kind of decent. Well, no, it wouldn't be good because they would shuffle it. Marco's not that great. Do this. A Narinami, that's probably good. Minus on this, and then I guess it doesn't even matter. Do we even want to swing 6 into 6? Probably not, actually. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't think it actually matters. But we're just gonna kill this one because it's the only one that does something. Onami. Another crossfire might be needed. Maybe we should be try to squeeze in some Rayleigh in this build too. Still, we wouldn't play Sanji for sure, but maybe we can play like a couple Rayleigh still. Like this and this maybe. I mean, in theory, it's not the worst game state. We still have this Luffy that's a 7 swing once we attach onto it. If he like somehow doesn't have counter in this 11 card hand, then maybe we have a chance. Ooh, if we pudding him, we would have a chance for sure. But we don't have pudding. Like, no one in my country is lending me ducks. Is there a replacement to them in the duck with the animal engine? I know they are the goats. Let's see. So you can obviously play four a hiking bear, and then you can play Wait, are you on the list that's playing 3 ducks right now? Or were you on the list that's playing 2 ducks or 4 ducks? Because yeah, you can go 4 hiking bear, and then you can put I mean, the rest of your 2Ks would have to be Otama, and then you probably just have to do that. You probably just want to test the rest of the deck, probably. Actually, I would have to look at it, to be honest. Yeah, I think we can have this. You actually are about to get a Gravity Blade. We let that go. If we do get Gravity Blade, we do protect our new gate still. Kind of have to protect our new gate, actually. Okay, we swing with everything. Hope our Nami saves us somehow. This Luffy's getting value finally. I think actually if we might have to swing 6 with this Marco anyways, to be honest. Because we might be dead otherwise. Or, well, maybe not even dead, but like, we need to protect their new gate or else we lose anyways. But they took, so that's good. Oh, they took again? Maybe there's hope? Okay, there's not hope. Unless one of these are... I mean, we haven't seen them. We've gone through, like, almost half our deck. Okay, he thinks he can survive. If only we had the counter, and then our new gate would 100% be safe here. But we don't have the counter, so our new gate isn't safe, and so we're probably just losing. It's hands like these that make me want to run pudding, yeah. The amount of disrespect that Kuzan players sometimes do to pudding, it's like, I'm also a blue deck. I really could pudding you. Like, no respect at all. Like, they would get massively punished with 11 card hand. Like, even a 9 card hand is like crazy. Oh, I think 3 with Kuma. Are you playing the build with Kuma? Swing face. Okay, we gambled. Or you see the 10 cost or 2 cost card. Okay, we don't see it. This card can find it though if he doesn't go for game, which I don't think he will go for game. I think he was just trying to bait us maybe, so that we protect their. I actually don't know. Maybe he is going for game. I actually am confused why he swung face. Are you searching? Okay, you grab the counter. Probably should just counter out this. Oh, he stopped our Newgate from attacking. Okay, there's one. This bow is a free play, so we can just play it. We do find the other one. Find a Nami, that'd be great. Or I guess maybe it's too late for Nami. I guess it is too late for Nami at this point. If you find a Thatch, I guess it doesn't matter for Thatch either. I don't think we can go for game, to be honest. Sanji. Question is, can we survive with these cards? Maybe. I think we can, maybe. Get a crossfire. See, let's see if he even swung 9-9. Counter at 2. I guess. Yeah, so you have to swing above 9. Okay, yeah, I think maybe we can survive. I also think we saw him add 1, and they play a billion counters, so he probably just has enough to counter at 15. Well, this game is taking a while. It might even be my last game because it's taking so long. He had the pudding. See, he doesn't respect pudding even though he plays pudding. What is that? If he swings 10, can he swing 10? Oh, he can't swing 10 4 times. So I think he needs removal for this to be like guaranteed. So yeah, if he swings 9s, we just counter twice, and then he wouldn't be able to finish us naturally. Swing 6. What? Oh, because of Tashigi? That's smart. We still have to counter it, of course. Oh, I guess actually we lose because of Tashigi anyways. Completely forgot about Tashigi. This doesn't matter. We definitely counter this. Guess we minus on this one. It doesn't really matter actually. I think we just lose because of Tashigi. There's another one. Yeah, we just lose because of Tashigi. Now he swings 3. He did swing with leader first, so we can win because of crossfire potentially. We minus on one of these, I guess. If we minus on Tashigi, they swing with the other one. And he swings 5 with Tashigi. Does crossfire even save us? I don't think it does actually, because he swings with our Tashigi. Jozu's? Wait, he doesn't even use them? Oh, he's gonna do it this way. Okay. Yeah, 9-1 life. Man, if we only would have swung 9, we could have still lost. Actually, no, we would have. You know, we still lost if we only swung 9 because we swung 11. So yeah. Yeah, I think this matchup is tough with this build because we're not playing Rayleigh. And so our first negate does nothing. We also need to go second too. Second's also better for the Luffy. Searcher swings OP. They would. I think the Searcher swing. Once we went down to 0, he probably should have Searcher swing, but I think he forgot that he Searchers too. Because we're just always dead to both of the Tishigi's swing once we got into 0 cards. Okay, let's see. Actually, I don't think I like Vista at all. I think we rather just not even play the card. Maybe that's not true. Vista did do some work versus Rayleigh. This card though is good. This card is good because of Rayleigh. How do you get some space? Maybe we can get rid of this. Can search itself though, actually. Maybe it's one boa. It's a brick too. And then you want this. Play Monet? Oh yeah. I don't have any of the set 12 red stuff. Any of the set 12 red stuff? Oh wait, set 12 red. Oh right. These Luffys. I think it's just a Luffy. That's set 12. Yeah. Oh no, there's boa too. That's right. Oh yeah, I guess actually you could make the duck or the bear 4, and then if Osama is already at 4, once you remove the rest of the duck, then you can just put like the reindeer. And then if you don't have more reindeer, then you can just like put more of one of the other 2 costs, I guess. Okay, we'll play one more. Okay. What are we gonna get rid of for Rayleigh? Maybe one more boa? Okay, maybe this card. Even though this card can search itself, which is kind of nice. And play one of those. I actually don't like that card that much. Okay. We're about to whiff a few times, but it's fine. I think the deck is better now. It's more balanced. Now we don't like I'll lose to decks that are that play higher end stuff. There's Zero. I think we just go first. Sanji is kind of nice. Probably don't want Crossfire. I guess we could have tried to find Luffy. Maybe I should bottom deck Newgate. I guess we can still try to find. Well, not anymore actually, because we need to find Luffy and. I guess if he kills the Sanji, Boa and Sanji are the same, so maybe because we think. Just kidding. If we whiff, it's not the same. Okay, I should have Marco first, so I was gonna do this. Yeah, if I had Marco first, we've been fine. Okay. Now if we top deck a Luffy, we can play it. Luffy into Sanji. Yeah, it's Queen. So it would have been the same actually if, or actually it's technically a little better because of search, but we whiffed because we didn't Marco first. Okay. Okay. Maybe we're cooking now. Maybe we're cooking. I shouldn't have shown this event. Oops. Maybe we're cooking. It's okay. We're cooking now. If we would actually be in such a decent spot if we didn't whiff because of that, because we didn't leader ability first. Okay, we take this one. Take this one too. We kill the Tashigi. And then we Nami do this to survive later after that. Okay. Looks winnable. Definitely, he could kill our new gate. Well, actually, we can defend our new gate, to be honest. Because we're gonna Nami next turn into this card anyways. He just takes. He's aggressively taking. He's cocky. He's confident. He knows. He knows something. Mihawk, nice. Hopefully he swings. Actually, it doesn't matter which one he swings into. If he swings this, we draw a card. If he doesn't swing into this, we protect this. Swing 6. Love to see it. Freezes. Don't love to see it, but that's fine. Ooh, we could kill his Mihawk though. I guess this deck also loses hard to Luna because most of our cards really would have been good. Crossfire. Crossfire is decent now. We keep Crossfire. If he I think this is Mihawk, we might even just Crossfire it. Maybe. Plays this card. Is he going to Luna us again? Luna Zora? Because they can search it? I do think that it's almost easier to play against Zoro when they play this passively and they don't like rush you. Sometimes it depends though. Because now he has too much on, he can still Luna and be aggressive. Establishes Cavendish. He can't. Yeah, if he Lunas, he can't. Yeah, we use Crossfire for sure. Crossfire here. And then he swings 7. We block counter. Unless he's not gonna Luna, which he just added Luna, so he wants to Luna. Oh, okay, I see. He wants to bait the block. I mean, okay, I'm obviously not gonna block now, because we don't need to block anymore. I would have blocked because we would have had to. Probably would need to block if it was the other way around. Plays a blocker. That doesn't save his doesn't save his Smeehawk. Yeah. Can even see quick this turn. Defends 0 cost. Is he gonna Lunas again? Lunas is us for the 3rd time would be crazy. These Zeros in their Luna accession. Or yeah, maybe it's not the Zeros. These green players in their Luna accessions that just want to play Zero just because they can search Luna is crazy. That's still like the most toxic mindset. Like, ooh, I can play Zero, so I can search Luna to rest their board, and I can play these resters, so I can just keep resting their board. Only works for 7 costs and lower, but I can just keep resting their board. Radio knife? Okay. Swings only 5 face. Interesting. Then he swings at the Nuge, I guess, and then double swings maybe? I feel like we might even have a better chance because he decided to Luna. Swings at the Nuge. Of course we have to let go. So we're gonna have another counter, which is unfortunate. And he double swings. Oh, that's annoying actually. So now we can't win. Plays a blocker. Okay. We're actually ironically safe. We're actually ironically really safe. Maybe we don't need this much done. I don't think we need to swing that high as a thing. So like this. Swing like 8. When we don't have another play, he just blocks. I guess we just have to do this. Guess maybe we could have ignored. Maybe we should ignore the Cavendish because we don't care. If we have enough counter. Probably should just ignore the Cavendish. What? He played and rested the Hiyori so fast. It looked like it came and rested. You guys see that? It, like literally, I don't know how he did that, but it's like he literally just like somehow played the Hiyori and rested at the same time. He did it so fast. He's like absolute speed. We could swing with our Vista potentially. Maybe he'll swing into a Rayleigh and then we just like protect the Rayleigh. And then we can actually just block on his free swing. A little sideways roll. Yeah, I know. It's like the sim mechanics, man. Yeah, I mean, like I'm pretty sure it was him though. That I think he just like did it that fast. I think he's just speed. It's like actually just speed. I think we need to take this boa. Or maybe we can put the Luffy on top. We can search it. I like that actually. I guess we can swing into this first. And then we'll swing 9 to make sure we get this life. And then we grab another one of these, so we're safe again. Ironically, this counter might just carry us. He can't Dead Man's game us. He needs to learn one of that card too. And then Boa actually is going to be a massive swinger next turn. 200 APM sim player, yep. Yeah, he's like max speed. He's about to rest our boa and kill it. Actually, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna play that? Okay. Okay. Okay, he might be fine now. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, what did he add off of his Piranha? Oh, he had the Mihawk off his Piranha, okay. Swings 9. Is he swinging this again? No. Crossfire. Probably doesn't do anything. Technically, Crossfire is a lot more counter than... Well... Yeah, no, Crossfire is a lot more counter than... Because he could just, like, Luna the Vista if we wanted to, like, somehow survive. But I think we might just need to go for game now. Let's see. We can go, like... He probably does have Dead Man's Game. Go, like... 5 on the Boa. Yeah, 5 on the Boa. Swing 8. And then... that would still be 8. Maybe we can go more than that then? I guess so the Boa is basically a 5. So if we split 9... it's 2 more down. So we can go 9... 9, 10. Maybe it should be 8 first. I think 9, 9, 10 makes more sense. Because I don't think we can survive, to be honest. Oh wait, yeah, I guess actually 10 last is fine anyways. Okay, so he does have enough. So now we like... oh no, does he have enough? Oh no, he has way too much counter. Okay, now we probably just lose. Even if he doesn't have I Am the Man, or whatever that card is called. We need the this card to be like a 2k to even have a chance really. Crossfire is technically not even that much better at this point. Let's use Crossfire it though. But yeah, he just swings 12 twice now. Wins for sure. 7? What is happening? Is he gonna run us Piranhas? Dang. We probably would have won if we yeah, we would won actually if we kept up the Dawn. Yeah, we would won if we kept up enough Dawn. Maybe we should have swung like 8 first, like I said. Yeah. Probably should have swung the 8 first with Boa, and then we could lift up enough Dawn for crossfire. How many of that card do you use? I guess he only used one of it. So it is reasonable to expect him to have another one. Yeah. He could have searched it potentially too. Doesn't look like it was there actually. Yeah, unfortunate. Double Luna is also tough. But search your swingers OP. Yeah, I mean he didn't need to do that. But search your swingers do win him the game, like almost guaranteed there. Or actually no, it was guaranteed for sure. So yeah, this is that experimentalist. Actually, so I think it's alright in this format. Yeah, I think it's alright. To be honest, but we are ending stream. So we might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Probably, maybe. We'll see. But this list is fun. I think interesting. The problem with this list is it obviously just loses more to like Enel and Kuzan. I actually know if it loses. I think versus other better decks like UP Luffy, rushing them is actually might just be better anyways. Because Luffy is just good. But I don't know, we'll try it more though. I think it has some potential actually. It's better than I thought it would be. Cause it doesn't seem like it's a terrible idea. And Boa actually is like really nice in this deck, I think. This card is also really nice. This card is also really nice. So yeah, maybe we'll be so inspired that we'll play even more of this card in this deck, even though we could even like play 4 of this instead of Sanji. Actually, really could though, because like, yeah, we could play 4 of this instead of Sanji. Maybe that's the vision. You know, actually, I might even try that at some point, just playing. Because I think in most of the matchups now that are like, you need something high, like you need like Sanji, like Rayleigh is probably just like multiple Rays what you really want in general anyways. We'll try this actually too. Play 4 of this card. Because I think this card actually is just insane in this format, to be honest. And like you can easily play it because if you're not playing Sanji, then you can always play it and you'll still have like a good turn. And you see the thing that UP does, if you like have an established board where they just play their Nami and then you have counters up, which is very toxic, which makes Nami really good. But you can just see what UP does and you just play Nami and then you have counter up. And this card is almost as efficient as Giant, besides the fact that doesn't add 2 cards, but it still can counter up 2 swings basically. It just can't get you Giant to Giant, so. But if Giant only finds on 1k, then it's the same. And this is Lim. Actually, I should move this thing. Oops. GG's Tarper, thanks for stopping by. And this is Lim. This is what we played today. I think this list is pretty good. We went 4-1 in this ChinoizeCup today. Even though we lost round 1 because of So I accidentally went for a game too early. Well, not really went for a game, but like was too aggressive, and we had a blast breath in hand, and we didn't leave a Dawn up on accident, and so we lost because they actually, even though we had 3 life, they actually had enough to just like pressure us. I mean, not pressure us, but actually just go for game themselves. We kind of cornered them because we put them on 0 life, and so they were probably had to go for game. So there was like no reason for me to do that. But we didn't win the next 4. I do think Lim is going to OP12. So yeah, we're slow. Lim Medify guide is close. The Medify guide is close. It'll be out probably soon, somewhat soon, maybe, hopefully. Well, maybe I don't know actually because I'm gonna be busy this weekend with the wedding and stuff. So. But yeah, see you next time. And thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, Corona. Igloo goes hard. Igloo does go crazy. Thanks for stopping by, Cal. Enjoy the rest of your morning, Cal. Thanks for. I'll try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Okay. I put my sub thing through the bottom. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.